In this video, I'm going to discuss what very few people are talking about the stablecoin regulation that just passed, the Genius Act. You're definitely going to want to hear this. And what I'm going to say before is going to make you incredibly bullish on Bitcoin as well. Okay, so we have $100 million that was liquidated, pretty much mostly longs during that last little dip that we got from $107,000 to $103,000. Now, if this ever worries you when you see these large numbers, don't worry about it. The bull market is fully intact, okay? Fully intact. Nothing has changed. Yes, I know there's a lot of things happening around the world. Doesn't matter. Bitcoin is still in a full-on bull market. All right, so I want to share with you a comment that we got yesterday. We're not sponsored, okay? We do things, we say things that are truthful. We're not, swayed by different people's opinions, and that is why we called out Celsius, we called out BlockFi, we called out Voyager. Heidi called out Sam Bankman-Fried 2 weeks before FTX collapsed, called him a fraud, and we got crap every single time. But here's why it's so worth it to take that punishment from so many people slamming us until it's too late. This is what some guy said: "You guys saved me from Celsius in the nick of time." That's cred right there. Yes, we've saved many people. That's just one of them. So if you want to follow us, definitely subscribe right now, okay? Because we're going to tell people if we think something's a scam. Moving on, we have the Iraq war cost $1.4 trillion in 2001. What will the Iran war cost in 2025? It's probably going to be a lot more money being printed. This is what central banks love. They love printing currency. That's one of the main points for war. That's why, back in 1913, the Federal Reserve was created. Guess what happened the year after? They couldn't wait to start World War I, could they? Moving on, we have the US dollar is worth 9.4% less than it was at the beginning of the year. It's gonna keep going, guys. It's gonna keep going. Look at that chart right there. Also, the US dollar as a percentage of global reserve has fallen from 67% to 57% in just the last decade. Look at this chart right here. That number is gonna keep on going down, guys. You cannot vote your way out of this. This is a collapsing empire. I know I keep saying that. Maybe it sounds extreme. I've studied history, guys. Like, this is not good what's happening right now in the United States, okay? And elsewhere in the world. There's many different countries out there. But since the United States is the global reserve currency, I'm gonna focus on that. Now, more information that's should make you very bullish on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is a hedge against what all these people are doing, the currency printing, the wars that are going on. Things are going to take a hit, but Bitcoin is going to be your hedge, okay? 21 million supply cap. Here we go. Why did we arrive at a point in this country where 25% of all tax revenue, 25%, goes to just paying off the interest of the $37 trillion in government debt? Annually, the US government revenue is about $5 trillion. US government interest on debt, about $1.2 trillion. US government spending equals about $7 trillion. Look at this chart right here. There's no way to look at this and go, okay, we're gonna make it. No. That's not gonna happen, all right? Now, let's go over to the stablecoin bill that just passed, the Genius Act, okay? Here's one thing you need to understand. When you see politicians, central banks, Congress, whatever, pushing something so much and really pushing it hard, it's bad for you. So we have Watcher Guru saying, Treasury Secretary Bessent says crypto stablecoins can lower government borrowing costs and reduce national debt. Really pushing it, aren't they? He says a thriving stablecoin system will drive demand from the private sector for the US treasuries, which back stablecoins. This newfounded demand could lower government borrowing costs and help rein in the national debt. First off, there's not going to be any reining in anything. I've just showed you a couple charts to back that up, okay? He's a liar right here, okay? You have to understand pretty much all politicians, high-end politicians, are perpetual liars. They cannot tell the truth for the life of them, and they are run by the central bank. Okay, next we have David Sachs, the crypto czar. Okay, the US Senate has passed the Genius Act, landmark stablecoin legislation that provides regulatory clarity, enhances consumer protection, and extends the US dollar dominance online. Thanks President Trump for his leadership on crypto and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is more and more push. So let's move over to China and look what they're working on with stablecoins. The Central Bank of China launches a eCNY International Center in Shanghai to boost global digital yuan adoption. Now, this is from the PBOC governor. Blockchain and stablecoins revolutionizing cross-border payments and smart contracts and DeFi, enabling real-time settlements. Guys, they're pushing for stablecoins as well. This is your CBDC. Like this, it's just handing you your CBDC, and the crypto space is cheering this on. And I'm just here to tell you guys, I'm trying to wake people up to understand that this is not going to be good. Whenever politicians from around the world come together and try to push an agenda, it's always going to be hurting you, a retail or somebody that's not, a high-end government official. All right, so take that as you will. Let me know your comments below. I would like to hear your thoughts as well. If you think I'm just being extremist, or do you think I'm right? Because I presented facts to you. You let me know. Talk to you soon.